BearPodcast 471.
It involves showing of more fur.
There's nothing like making a pig bottom squeal than using bacon lube.
Village there full of gay.
Hey, all you bears!
Okay, I just saw this on Facebook today. I think he's closeted. You think he's just closeted?
And I got my ass chewed out by everyone.
It's Thanksgiving. The gay, the geek, and the bizarre.
You're laying on the couch eating bonbons and a junk snack.
Just that I saw it on X.
Do some sexting with
You're listening to BearPodcast.com.
He called and then he was freaked out. You're really bitter here.
I am very bitter.
Bitter.
It's been a
Party of
shitty
one
week.
over
The
here.
bitter party of one right here. It's been a shitty week, let me tell you.
Welcome everyone to Bear Podcast. I am Nard.
And I'm Dave.
And this is episode 471.
Coming to you live from the alternate podcast.
The third studio, I guess.
The third
The
studio,
alternate-
yeah.
Right now, the background is different. The TV is different.
It's a little higher.
It's kind of higher and
the
a little
picture's
darker,
bigger,
I guess.
though, I think.
Yeah.
Do they come bigger on my TV? I
Mhm.
guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so we're here at the Dave Studios. Okay, so we're here at... Things got screwed up this week because...
Yeah.
What do you call
happened
this?
Monday?
Monday...
Why didn't you podcast that
Oh,
day?
because Monday Ray wasn't available because
Oh.
they were in the middle of moving
Right.
a new house, to a
Right.
new house. I mean, Robbie, and then yesterday I had to go to a game.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
talk about that. I want to hear
Yeah, I'll talk about that later.
And
And
then
then-
was drunk texting us yesterday.
I was. So after that, doing the game yesterday, and then today, Rainer is supposed to podcast in the new house
Oh, you
by the
were.
new pool. That was the
Oh,
plan.
that was cool. That would have been fun.
Yeah, but then we need to try the pool.
Hmm.
But then something happened to Ray. So thoughts and prayers to Ray.
Yeah.
He
Is he
had
okay?
he's okay.
Okay.
He looks like he got X-rays and everything. He's got kidney stones.
Oh no,
Yeah, so he's gonna. So we're thinking
that's not good.
that's not good at all.
No.
So how do you get it out? You ask
You
someone.
pass it
You pass it really, right?
through
To your urethra. Okay.
Yeah.
But can you have some help with that?
They can sometimes use sonar waves to break it up. But
yeah, they're
not
gonna
always.
break it up. Okay.
Not always.
He can always ask his boyfriend to suck it up, right? That can help, right? No.
I don't know how strong Robbie's skills are or not. I've never had the pleasure and never will.
Okay, so
Love you,
maybe you guys out there who would like to volunteer to help out.
I know
Ray
there's a
to
podcast
pass.
listener that could help him. I know there's at least one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody might want to help him out, suck out those kidney stones.
Yes.
But that's gonna be painful though. It's not gonna be pleasurable at all.
No, probably not.
So anyway, thoughts and prayers to Ray. I hope you're feeling well. Actually, I got a message from him. I was about to go there, and he said, "Are you on your way here?" Yeah, but maybe not for now because I think I'm going to the emergency room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was expecting you to podcast with him tonight because that's what we talked about yesterday.
Yeah,
And then
this
I got a
happened.
text, hey,
Hey,
what are you doing?
understudy. Well, yeah, we alternate. Ray and Dave alternate now. So
Yeah.
today is actually June 4th. June 4th.
It is.
We're doing it on a Wednesday. It's really late. So when this show comes out, it's gonna be late. It's
Yeah,
gonna
the
be late.
editing might be pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
He usually makes me look good and cuts out all the parts I screw up. But
Or I leave the stuff that are really good. I like it when I put stuff in the end. That's always good.
yeah, I love that part actually. Try to do that. It's fun.
Okay, so let's just go on out with our weekend update. So this
Yeah.
weekend, Mike came over, and throughout the weekend we went to the concert at the Free Press Summerfest here in Houston, and we got to watch a few bands like Alabama Shakes, Gogo Bordello, Iggy and the Stooges.
Yeah, that's
That was
cool.
what was it again? He looked the same way
Well, yeah,
30
Mike,
years ago.
Mike texted me a picture and he looks exactly the same as he did 30 years ago.
Yeah, but that would be impressive.
It is, except
It-
that 30 years ago he looked like he was 75. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It's impressive now, I guess, because after 30 years, he looks the same.
Yeah, he's held steady, surprisingly.
And then, and then after that, I got to watch Social Distortion. That was the awesome concert part
Yeah.
because I got to stand right at the edge of the mosh pit.
Right.
But
Oh yeah, tell them what you did.
yeah, what I did. Okay,
Smart.
okay. Just a tip for you guys who are going to Coachella or going to Voodoo Fest or whatever concert you're gonna go to. Usually they have these trash cans, trash boxes where people throw bottles of beer or whatever. If you find them, go near, sort of near the mosh pit where you expect the concert to be. You have to be early though. Put the trash can in front of you, so it would protect you from
Flying
moshers,
bodies.
from falling bodies. You can push people away,
Yeah.
but it keeps people away from you because it protects you. It's a barrier.
Do you ever stand on the edge of the mosh pit when someone gets close? You just like deck them one real quick.
Oh no!
No? Or give them a push and
I-
push them back in.
I just
I
push
used
him
to
back
push
in.
people
I just
back
push
in,
him
yeah.
back in, but I guard myself with my arm like that all the time.
I have to say I've thrown a few elbows before in a mosh pit.
Oh.
They were throwing them first. So,
But anyway, what's great about it, standing right at the edge of the mosh pit, it's clear in front of you, and you can see the band. I can see Social Distortion right in front of me because it's clear in the middle because people are jumping around.
that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's pretty much the excitement there. Friday. What is it? Friday.
Yeah, I didn't know this part.
Was
This
it
is
Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Mike and I just decided to go to the bathhouse.
which one?
We went to the Midtown Spa.
Oh, okay.
We were just there, got our towels, got a room, and got our towels, and we just walked around. We went to the hot tub, went to the pool, just walking around, and we enjoyed ourselves. That's pretty much what we did.
Right.
Yeah. So if you guys are thinking of, well, we did enjoy walking the maze. You know what I mean. So, yeah. Have you been there? Have you been to Midtown Spa before?
I've been to each of them once. Exactly
okay.
one time. Just
You didn't
to
like
see
it too much?
I mean, they're fine for what they are.
Mhm.
I'm not really a bathhouse kind of person.
Okay.
It's fine to go and look and stuff, and
Well, it's
I don't know. To me, it screams. There's a lot of desperation there,
desperation.
and there's also a lot of unsafe behavior, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen,
But if you're gonna do it anyway, it's good to have, let's say, a group. Let's say Houston Air Bears go to Midtown Spa. That would that
that's
would be
fine.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
against it.
fine because you're there with friends.
Actually, there's a guy on Growler I've been chatting with who works at Club Houston.
Oh, okay.
He's cute.
Oh, he works there.
Yeah, among other places, and he has like his own businesses and stuff. And
Oh, okay.
so I guess he's kind of an entrepreneur. I don't know if he's anything as far as owning part of Club Houston or not, but
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay. So what did you do the whole weekend?
Well, Friday I went to our friend Johnny's house and hung out there with a small group. We just impromptu kind of a little party that we had. He just invited a few people over, and that was fun. And we ended up in the hot tub that they have. The pool was broken. I thought we were gonna be swimming in the pool, but it was broken. There's some kind of chemical imbalance or something. So they had to get that fixed. But the hot tub was working okay, and we all got in there. We couldn't get naked because our one friend Mark. Well, we eventually, some of us did anyway. Well, our one friend Mark is. It's not that he doesn't probably want to. Well, maybe he doesn't because he knows.
His
There's a
boyfriend
few
might not
people.
like
Well,
it.
his boyfriend might not like it. First of all.
He's not comfortable being naked around other friends.
Yeah, not so much. Anyway, and then there was one guy there that we all know that didn't bring a suit, so he was naked from the beginning. He was just trying to get everyone else naked.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up saying, "Oh, what the hell? I don't like being in a hot tub with clothes on," so I took it out. So I got naked, and then a few other people got naked as well.
Okay.
So everyone's pretty much naked, but him and his friend Chris at the end.
Oh yeah, they I imagine they won't. They don't.
Yeah,
they
no.
don't get naked.
They,
other people
and that's
do.
fine. It's clothing optional. Keyword is optional, right?
Is it clothing discouraged? It's discouraged.
Well, it is. around me. But
Around you, it's discouraged.
yeah, I know a guy in Carl's it's discouraged.
Yeah, it's discouraged.
But most people wear their suits there unless it's late at night.
I wear my suit there.
Yeah,
I'm
I do
shy
too
for
until it gets dark.
that. So no one can see.
Well, the crowd changes a little.
Yeah, the crowd becomes different at night.
Because there's some people that just aren't into that, and then they leave usually earlier, and then other people are like, "Oh, let's take our suits off."
Okay. All right, so it's been an exciting weekend.
Yeah.
What else happened? Like,
well, I stayed over there because it was late, and Johnny's boyfriend Mike, where we were, lives all the way in Southwest Houston, so I just crashed there, and then I woke up early because I had to go. Well, I didn't have to. I wanted to go to my daughter's ballet recital.
Oh yeah,
So
how was that?
It was interesting. First, she was excellent. Like she really knew her moves. She's only 4. And she knew her moves. She was like
cute.
better than all the other ones.
Ballerina.
I know.
So
A lot of them were very cute, actually. The things. But what was weird was Lynn's boyfriend had been in town all week.
Okay.
So it was me, Lynn, my ex-wife, her new boyfriend, who they're serious and probably gonna get married, and her mom, all hanging out together. So it was kind of odd because. Well, Lynn's mom, she's mellowed a lot towards me over the years, but in the very beginning, she wouldn't even like be in the same room with me, kind of thing. So, and then, so when I got there, Jace came and sat with me. I sat right behind them.
Okay.
And then after it was all over, we went out into the foyer area, and Lynn had to go get Ellie in the back, and it was just me, Lynn's mom, and her new boyfriend Mark, and my son, and people were coming up to my ex-mother-in-law. Saying hi, and then seeing me there, and then seeing him there, and it was very awkward.
Awkward.
So, yeah, I wonder if anyone else has had to deal with that experience, but it's gotten less awkward over the years. I remember the first birthday party for the kids was extremely awkward because all of her friends were there, and I didn't know anyone except Lynn. It was very odd. So, yeah, it's weird to, like, all these people I kind of know coming up and saying hi. Including one that like babysits our kids, and she probably knows most of the story, if not all of it. So
I'd like to be a fly in the wall there. I'd like to see what's going on. I like awkward moments. If it doesn't involve me, I don't know why.
I always like that stuff. It's weird. So.
It's weird. Awkward. I like awkward sometimes. But anyway, okay,
that's it. And then what did we do on Sunday?
What did you do Sunday?
Well, you had the concert, but we also had Bears and Bras.
Oh, that's right, Bears and Bras. So some of the pictures here actually is from Bears and Bras.
Oh, okay.
It's a little dark right now, but I don't have pictures of the guys. I arrived too late because I came from a softball game.
We didn't do good with pictures this week. I could have given you some of those.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Oh well. You can always flash on the next show.
Yeah,
you can always do that.
So it was kind of fun. I was expecting Ray to be there, but he couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it either.
So. Yeah, it was odd because the people I normally hang out with, a lot of them weren't there. So I was hanging out with everyone. Mm-hmm. It was kind of fun in a way because,
Yeah.
I saw Young and Paul, which I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, I've seen them for a long time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty much like a group together. Oh, I forgot. Friday, last Friday is actually the Houston Bears memorial for Tony Stegall. We did that at Tony's Corner Pocket. Also, we got together and. Ray said a few words. I said a few words. The other guys, Clay and Lloyd, and some of our other friends paid tribute. They shared stories. Also, Mark and Darren from Yoga,
right.
And one of their lady friends. I forgot her name, but they told stories about how Tony just wanted to move on.
I guess so.
That's it. That's his philosophy. That was his philosophy. That this is not where he's supposed to be. That he felt like he's out, and there's no ill feelings towards anybody. He just feels that he doesn't belong here anymore. And how do you sway people from thinking that? So
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a tough situation, and it's a prevalent one in our community.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
But anyway, so that's the sad what we did last Friday. Okay, so let's move on. A few topics. Actually, you don't watch the Game of Thrones, do you?
Oh yes, I've read.
Are you caught up?
I didn't see the last episode that everyone's
Okay.
talking about. All right, but I read all the books, so I
You
know.
read all the books,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you know what happened.
I know what happens. Yeah.
Okay, so it happened at last. After 2
I know,
years,
right?
last Sunday, everybody died.
Yeah, well.
Not too much, not to spoil too much, but practically 3 major characters died all in 5 minutes,
Right.
and that was just shocking. But okay, that's
one
part
of
of
the best
shocking.
things about the book, if you ask me. By the way,
But,
is that
yeah,
um,
they're not afraid.
not afraid to kill off major characters.
They're not afraid to be realistic.
Yeah.
Not like other TV shows that the same character is in the same throughout 9 seasons, something like that. That's too. You're right. That's too. How do you say this? Too happy path. It's
Right.
very happy, but this time they kill major characters left and right. Yeah. But that's not the shocking part. Oh, that was shocking for me. But then what was funny, I found out today, are all the reaction videos.
Oh,
Have you seen the videos?
No,
Oh my
because I
God.
want to watch it first.
You
before
go-
I say anything.
So you go to YouTube and look for season 3, episode 9, Game of Thrones reaction video, and then people go, "Oh my God!
Oh,
I'm
that's
not gonna
funny.
watch this anymore. I hate it. I hate it."
Oh, really?
people
No,
are
I love it because.
oh yeah. So people were reacting so bad, and it was just funny. All the reaction videos right now. There was one video I saw. The compilation is about 5 million views already.
Oh, really?
People, it's as big as Two Girls One Cup even.
I might be clearly wrong on this, but I think they changed the actor who plays the character Roose Bolton from the first season till now.
I know what's the
The
name of the
first
character?
one looked exactly like I would think. I don't know the names of either actor. I didn't even look it up.
Mhm.
But if I remember the guy that they had playing him, when I looked at him, I said that is Roose Bolton to a T. Now this new guy looks nothing like I pictured him in the book.
Maybe they
Like
did.
Roose Bolton's supposed to be very pale with very pale blue eyes, like almost ghostly looking, and this new guy just, I don't know, he just looks like anyone else
Hmm.
to me.
Maybe they did recast him.
I think they might have, and that it annoys me because that other guy was great,
Anyway, I
and
really
he's a major kind of figure for the rest of the book in a
Okay.
way, you know.
yeah.
So
They didn't even show Tyrell, the short guy.
oh,
What's his name?
Tyrion?
Tyrion.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was not in this episode. So
no,
it's good that they
he's
mix
gonna
it up
have a
that
lot
way.
of good episodes.
Oh, he's
like,
been he's been in a lot of episodes, which is really good. But
It's
anyway,
gonna get really hard to write
I know.
the show as
It is.
it goes on because it gets so wide ranging.
I want to read the books now. I wanna
You
see
haven't
that.
read the book?
No, I just keep watching it because
God.
I'm behind with all my other books. I'm still reading lots of True Blood books right now.
It's somewhat frustrating because he does go so far off course.
Yeah.
But it's
that's
I
what
still
happens.
love them. I loved
Mhm.
every one of them. Can't wait
Okay.
for the next one actually.
So yeah, Game of
Yeah.
Thrones. Let us know what you think, what your reactions are
Yeah.
from last episode.
and maybe videotape the reactions. That would be awesome.
You watch it, videotape yourself. Anyway, okay, so let's move on. We have some TV movie news that actually Ray posted. We're supposed to read this today. He's supposed to read this today, but he can't because he's passing a baby.
Oh.
He should name it, You should name it coming out.
Oh.
I name you Crystal. Oh my God.
Oh,
She'll be Crystal. You're my baby, Crystal. Yeah. Right? Don't you?
I don't think he's gonna laugh when he sees this.
No, he
Luckily, he doesn't watch the podcast.
Well, he won't watch this because he's not in it.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
so
he would watch it because he's not in it.
because he's not
He
in it.
might, yeah.
Okay, so one movie is The Purge. Ethan Hawke is in it, and
Yeah.
Lena Headey, Rhys Wakefield, and Max Burkholder. So in an America racked by crime and overcrowded prisons, the government has sanctioned an annual 12-hour period in which any and all criminal activity, including murder, becomes legal.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The police can't be
prepared.
called. Hospitals are suspended to help. It's one night when the citizenry regulates itself without thought of punishment. On this night plagued by violence and an epidemic of crime, one family wrestles with the decision of who they will become when a stranger comes knocking on their door.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
You know, this isn't that far from the truth. Did you hear about that woman that was raped and she called 911, and they're like, "We have no one to send you. You're out of the jurisdiction that we cover now."
Oh no, really?
And she's like, "He's outside my door trying to get in." And she's like, "Can you ask him to go away?" And she's like,
oh,
and he came in and raped her for real. She had a protection order against him and everything.
wow.
And they didn't. No one responded, and that's why you need a gun,
Oh god.
in my opinion.
Mhm.
I know that's not your opinion, but it's mine.
Yeah.
Especially if you live in a place that's not covered by cops,
Oh yeah.
right?
I guess.
Right.
Anyway, okay. So
Do you want me to read this one?
yeah, go ahead. This is the end. Okay.
This is another movie called This Is the End, starring Seth Rogen, Jay Baruchel. Is that how you say his name?
I think so.
Baruchel, James Franco, and Jonah Hill. And Jonah Hill, I hope he got chubby again.
Yeah.
He looks really weird, not chubby, doesn't he?
I know. It's like
Oh,
a
I
21
don't
Jump
like it
Street.
at all.
Yeah.
It says follows 6 friends trapped in a house after a series of strange and catastrophic events devastate Los Angeles. As the world unravels outside, dwindling supplies and cabin fever, is that what it says?
Kevin Fever. Yeah.
Okay, threaten to tear apart the friendships inside. Eventually, they are forced to leave the house, facing their fate and the true meaning of friendship and redemption. This doesn't sound like your typical Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill movie. Is
Actually,
it a comedy?
it's kind of a comedy, but what's funny is, and this is what I understand in watching the trailer, they're playing as themselves.
Oh, they're supposed to be like
They
Seth
are
Rogen
the
and
actors
Jonah
there.
Hill?
It's a story of them of being in a house, they're friends, but they're playing as themselves.
Oh, that's awesome! I
and
love
then
that.
Yeah,
I love that idea.
Yeah, so that's what makes it unique.
Yeah.
So yeah, they call themselves, they tease each other about what movie they made, stuff like that.
That's
basically
I love
it.
that. Oh, I love that.
So I think that's what I remember from the trailer. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. If
I definitely want to see it. If that's
but yeah,
the case.
it should be funny because it's an all-star cast. It's an all-star cast.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry about the sound effects I'm making.
Oh, what is that?
It was Velcro on my pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because me too. I have Velcro on my pants
See-
because I'm supposed to go swimming today, but no.
Oh.
Some bear had to pass a stone. Okay.
You can edit that later.
No, no, it's okay. It's all going in. It's all going in. Okay, let's go move on to bear events. We have one event right now, but before we go on with the event here, I would like to encourage you guys, if you have an event for your club, for your bear club, send it to events@bearpodcast.com so we could promote it. We could tell our friends. We could post it on Facebook or, to talk about it in the show. And probably eventually, one of you guys, one of your officers who are organizing this event, we could have you in the show. That'd be great, right? So, okay, so Bear Week. They also call it Bear Week there. It's
Oh,
Bear
really?
Week by the Algonquin Maine Bears.
Hmm.
It's in Maine. I've been there about twice in Algonquin. So it's a week, so starting July 6th. So Algonquin Maine Bears welcomes you to the beautiful place by the sea, your premier vacation destination. Walk at the pristine beach, see waves crashing into granite cliffs, and the evergreens rising above the birch trees along the marginal way. Algonquin has long been a beautiful summer destination for visitors. So for more info, go to algonquinbears.org. So that's by the Algonquin, Maine Bears. So yeah, send your emails to events@bearpodcast.com if you have an event for your club.
Is that supposed to be a secure hypertext?
A what? Yeah, it's a link.
HTTPS.
Oh yeah,
It's supposed to be? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
Oh, wow.
I guess it's secure.
yeah. Secure something.
Okay. So yeah, send your events to events@bearpodcast.com.
Speaking of funny websites, I was on a plane the other day, and the Lone Star Bears had said something about checking out their site. So I went to check it out on the plane,
Mm-hmm.
and it was blocked. And it said it was blocked because it was adult/pornography.
Really?
Yeah,
The
it's
Lone
like-
Star Bears?
Yeah, I was like, wow. I
Somebody
didn't know that.
flagged them for some reason.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So, now on with the gay, the geek, and the bizarre. Okay, so would you like to take the gay, or which one do you want to?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, let me take the gay.
All
the
right.
gay. Okay, so gay. Real-life superheroes announce plans to patrol West Village. I guess this is in New York. This is awesome. This is about gays and vigilanteism. So it's like
Gay vigilantes.
gay
Are
vigilantes.
they wearing? Are they wearing superhero?
I think they
uniforms?
are.
Oh, awesome.
They have names. They even have code names. Okay, so from the pages of comic books to blockbuster silver screen epics, the character of the vigilante superhero has long occupied a prominent place in American popular culture. In the case of life imitating art, a group of real life superheroes announced their crusade to rid Greenwich Village, Greenwich Village in New York, yeah, of anti gay villains who have plagued the community with a string of hate crimes in recent weeks. Filling the capes of Gotham's Batman, and Metropolis' Superman will be New York's own Spider, Spectre, Dark Guardian, and Zero. They really have code names.
Cool.
So DNA and Info New York reports. Their names are Spider, Spectre, Dark Guardian, and Zero after the May 18 killing of gay Harlem resident Mark Carson, 33, and several beatings of gay men across the city. The group of self-styled heroes plans to hit the streets of Greenwich Village and the West Village, dressed in tactical clothing and bulletproof vests. Nice. Explained Staten Island-based crime fighter Dark Guardian. That's so cool. They have code names.
They have capes.
They should have capes. I think
They should
the
have
picture on their
masks
Facebook
and shit.
page is really they were just wearing leather jackets and
Yeah.
hoods. They were hoodies. I mean not
Oh,
hoodies, but
okay.
jacket with hoods. So violence on its own is wrong, and it's even worse when specific group is being targeted," said the martial arts instructor,
Oh, okay.
whose real name is Chris Pollack, 28. Oh, he's pretty young. "We care about everyone from every walk of life, and we want to keep everybody safe. Our focus now is the village." So yeah, so in not so many words, their group is actually called the Initiative Collective. Actually, that's the
Are they gay themselves, or they're just out there to protect gays?
I think they're out there to protect gays. It's possible that they are gay themselves, or maybe one or some of them.
I would believe that more if they were in capes, but
Would
I
it be
don't know
fabulous?
now. I'm wondering now.
So they have one in New York. There's an Initiative Collective in New York. There's also one in California. There's one there. So it's just intriguing. Maybe they can take recruits or something. Well, it's good that they have these in New York. So they don't
Yeah.
really they don't kill people or anything. Not that kind of vigilante. But
It's so I thought it was so odd that those gay bashings were happening in New York City.
because that's where Stonewall happened.
But back then that was kind of a lot of violence, but the village isn't a violent place at all. If you've ever been there, it doesn't seem like stuff like that would happen too often there. And
Yeah.
crime is way down in New York City too.
Hmm.
So
Anyway, yeah, we got this article from Edge Boston, so you guys can check it out. Okay, go on. Okay, Ray.
you
Dave,
want me to take the geek?
take the geek.
I'd never take the geek. This is weird for me.
Oh, this would be interesting. You've heard
Is
about
it?
this?
Oh yeah. The geek is Google Glass should be banned for privacy reasons, say 1 in 5 UK residents per a new survey. Google Glass isn't even a product released for public consumption yet, and already people are up in arms about its effect on personal privacy. A new survey of around 4,000 British residents conducted by Rackspace and Goldsmiths at the University of London has found that 20% of residents believe Google Glass should be banned outright, while 61% think Glass and other wearable camera devices should at least be regulated. The survey mirrors some early knee-jerk reactions to Google Glass, namely the banning of its use in some bars and casinos, and Google itself has already forbidden facial recognition apps on the platform to make it so you couldn't use the thing for stalkery or more sinister purposes, and for a whole host of other sensible reasons.
Or unaware bears.
Glass seems to strike many as little too much like an all-seeing eye, and that's not a good look when you're already the product of a company people have privacy qualms about. Plus, in a recent interview, Rackspace employee and early Glass evangelist Robert Scoble had trouble convincing BBC's Jeremy Paxman that this thing on his head could provide any possible advantage. So,
Okay, you've seen pictures of this, right? Have you been
Yes.
reading about the Google
Oh, yeah.
Glass? I've seen people on a video and how to use it. And you say, Glass, record a video, or Glass, take a picture. You talk to it and everything, and it records. Probably there's a light so people around you know, oh, you are recording. I'm gonna shut up, or actually ask them. So, what do you think, Dave? If this is used in public places?
I I'm one of those people that believe very, very strongly in privacy laws.
Okay.
So I have big qualms about it myself.
Yeah.
I don't know that it should be banned outright, but how hard would it be to modify that so it looks almost like a regular piece of, pair of glasses?
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, there are a lot of situations where it could be bad. But, I mean, you can do that with a cell phone in a lot of ways, too, now.
Yeah. But the difference between the glass and the cell phone, the cell phone, you have to hold it up. Here,
Right.
you can just say
But
something.
it looks different.
It looks different, yeah.
But I guess
It-
you don't
it's-
know
it
what's
readily
going
avail-
on if you're
it-
watching something or
yeah.
recording something or,
Yeah.
for other people.
It's a good idea. Maybe if you're driving, it just gives you some traffic info or something like that. But if you're going to be in a public area or in a private building, I guess security or people around you would actually tell you that to take it off. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Please remove. You're in a private building. Please take off your glasses.
It's going to
Google
conflict
Glass.
with a lot of privacy laws already on the books. In certain states, like Maryland, for instance, I think is one of them, you can't record anyone unless they know you're recording them.
Yeah.
So there are going to be a lot of problems, I think, with it already.
Yeah. What's going to stop people from saying, before leaving the bathroom, say, glass, start recording. And then you go out the door and then you're recording already and nobody knows that you are.
Right.
You're
When,
hiding.
as you walk into a restroom, you mean?
Yeah, before you go to a
With
restroom.
open urinals, no dividers.
That's right.
Is that what you're saying? It has
That's
its
right.
purposes.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen
I
some
don't know.
videos on next to on that one.
There
Yeah.
probably are a few.
That's right. Oh yeah, there are. Try bathroom.
Right.
Something like that. Anyway.
Oh, we have animals for the first time on the show. visiting
Oh,
us.
no! Actually, when Buddy was
Oh, right.
alive.
That's right. Buddy
Buddy-
used to come on the show
Buddy
all the
used to
time.
time, yeah.
At the end of every show, as a matter of fact, he would
Yeah.
come and jump
come-
up on Ray a little bit.
yeah, I miss that.
Yeah, me too.
Miss having animals in the show.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So, what do you guys think of the Google Glass? We've been talking about this a couple of times. Ray and I. Ray's not too familiar with it. But then he doesn't have much of an opinion about it. But then now I guess he does since he suggested this article. But yeah, it's something.
I guess
that
we need to take a wait and see approach. But I especially as the government's concerned, I err on the side of privacy rules. Like I
Mhm.
hate the idea of drones in America. I hate that idea.
Yeah.
Even for police, and you know what I do. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
We'll see what happens to that. Well, there are only how many? 1,000 people having this. It costs about $1,500 to buy this.
Yeah,
That's expensive for.
that's gonna
pair
come
of-
down though as soon as someone else.
Oh
makes
yeah,
one. Yeah.
some competing products, maybe by Samsung. Samsung is a very good contender if they do something similar technology. Okay, let's move on to the bizarre. This is also. This is from Sao Paulo, actually. So Brazil pulls happy prostitute campaign.
What?
Yeah, isn't it nice?
Why?
So Brazil's health ministry on Wednesday pulled an outreach campaign urging sex workers to use condoms after coming under fire from conservative lawmakers. I'm happy being a prostitute. Don't isolate that, okay, guys? Don't isolate that on the
isolate
audio. I'm happy being a prostitute was the slogan on a web campaign for International Prostitute Day that also encouraged sex workers to not be ashamed to seek medical treatment for sexually transmitted diseases. So the campaign was published on the Health Ministry's website and social media sites last weekend and has since provoked a wave of criticism, especially from evangelical legislators in Brazil's Congress. We are fighting childhood prostitution, and here comes a campaign encouraging it. Well, doing it safely anyway. So, federal deputy
Safe childhood
Lilian-
prostitution.
safe childhood. Federal Deputy Lilium Sa, I guess, said in a recent congressional committee meeting, Health Minister Alexander Padilla, a rising star in the ruling Workers' Party, who is expected to run for governor for Sao Paulo state next year, said in a Twitter post late Tuesday that the campaign had gone ahead without his authorization. Oh, wow. okay, I guess it's
Mm-hmm.
going with it. So in the tweet, Padilla said the decision to scrap the campaign came before any protests for or against it. So
I'm sure he didn't know a thing about it as the head of the health ministry.
I'm sure he does. There's people who are just doing whatever they want, I guess.
A lot
So
of politicians doing that these days.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, what am I raping? Happy prostitute campaign.
Yeah, I'm sure he never heard that at all.
Yeah,
The
that's
happy
right.
prostitute campaign,
Mhm.
because that's one that never probably got cleared up the chain at all.
Yeah. All right. So I guess that's our news, our
Yeah.
articles, Gay, Geek, and Bizarre. So let's go to our audience comments. Here are some from Twitter. Actually, so my friend Bill from California says, "Oh, these are reactions to your
To mine?
to your growler pick
Oh,
etiquette."
really?
Our topic from last week's episode was about growler etiquette. So here we go. Growler pick etiquette. Bill says, "I'm cool with pick only exchange, but only if he's hot. If they get irate, I block him. You right?
Fair enough.
That's what you do, right?
Well,
if somebody
I-
unlocks immediately, if it's not hot for you, you block him. Don't you do
No,
it?
I usually just ignore them unless they continue to.
Oh, when you heckle you or
But
something.
well, and I'll engage the ones that mess with me because it's fun to do, and then I post it on Facebook and we talk about it on the podcast.
Mhm. Okay, so now about growler wolves. I send them, Bill says. I'm happy to receive them. I reply if they're hot. Again, if they are a creep, and then he blocks them. I use growler block liberally. I find the user base is littered with more scruff users. We should have view filters like at chaseable. I looked at that Twitter account. I don't think there's any. I haven't checked that at chaseable.
Is that
Chaseable
a
without
Twitter
an
account?
E. I think it's a Twitter account. Maybe it's a website. I'm not sure.
It
It's-
sounds like a website the way you're
Yeah.
saying it has filters.
yeah.
I don't
Either that
know.
or it's a.
I've never heard of it.
I think it may be a chaser version of growler. So.
Oh, maybe.
But not by.
It's for bears that like chasers?
Maybe it's the other way around. It's chasers for bears. Maybe I'm not sure.
I guess
I have
it
to
could
check it
be
out. I have
both,
to check it
right?
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then lots of guys do that. Yeah, he's a hottie. I might say. Yeah, he says that lots of guys do that. Most I ignore. If he's a hottie, I might say hi or unlock mine. They're all over Tumblr, so there's no harm at all.
Isn't Bill? Doesn't he like chasers?
I think he's bisexual.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Okay, here's another one from the Grunter on Twitter. So it's, oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it's okay. Anyone that tells you differently is boredom personified.
Nice. I like people with strong opinions.
That's right. So he likes. So what if people unlock their pictures?
Like I said, I don't mind it. I don't think
I don't
it's,
mind. I don't mind either. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I don't think it's a great way to meet people. personally.
Yeah.
For me, I ignore it most of the time unless they're hot, and I might engage them after that.
I would say the same. So we feel the same
yeah.
way then. Okay.
I'll say this: a lot of people from overseas will sometimes do that because they have a hard time communicating, except via pictures or the canned responses.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So and I give them a little extra leeway because of that.
I don't mind those wolves and gurs. That's okay.
No, I like wolves and gurs.
Yeah, I like them.
I'm not. I'm probably. I mean, I don't have any problem ignoring them though.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not someone, I almost always respond when someone sends me not a canned response, like a "Hey, how are you? I saw your whatever," and engages me in that way. I feel rude not responding then, but I don't feel rude not responding to a woof. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I really like when people actually say hi because they make it more personal.
Right.
Yeah, the personal ones are okay. Okay, so before we end the show, actually, I want to give a shout out to the Asians and Bears Facebook group. So I'm wearing the shirt right now. So Voltaire, he's the administrator of that Facebook group. So I'm wearing it and showing it to the world. I'm wearing the new shirt that you guys designed. It's a new shirt. Yeah, it's the Asians and Bears group, and I guess it's an equivalent of the Asians and Friends group, but it's more like for the Bears, and lots of Asians there too. So, of course, it's called Asians and Bears. So yeah, Chasers and Bears, and all in one Facebook group. And yeah, we'll put the links on the website so you guys can join if you want to, if you like the Bears and the Chasers and the Asians, mostly Asians.
Cool.
What else? What else is going
I
on?
got 2 quick shout outs.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Jeremy S. In upstate Pennsylvania. He had a birthday, so happy birthday, Jeremy. And our friend Johnny, who's been on the show briefly, Ray's former stalker.
Yeah.
It's his birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday, Johnny.
Happy birthday, Johnny. So I hope you have a good birthday. You're gonna miss the party tomorrow.
Yeah, are you going there?
Yeah, I plan to
Oh
go.
yeah, I can't go.
He's got
Got the kiddos.
the kiddos.
Yeah,
So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna eat out at Nico Nico's.
I know. I love that place too.
I know. I love the.
We went to
owner.
Zoe's last night, and we might go to Nico's after yoga next week. And I told Darren when he mentioned Nico's, I said that's fine as long as we stay only at Greek places after yoga, we can do it. Because it's like we go to Zoe's all the
Zoe's is
time,
kind of
and it's a Greek place, and then we're gonna go to Nico's, which is another Greek place. So
And if you
I
go
was
there,
just joking.
you're gonna go to B-Bus.
Yeah, right?
There's
There
another.
we go.
There's another
Exactly.
Greek place. Yeah.
So we'll just keep going to Greek places.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to do that. And what else is going on? This coming.
I'm
I have to
topping you.
check. I have to check up on Ray. I don't know. I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna be staying overnight. I hope he's.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope not. Usually you don't have to for something like that.
Hmm. I can't wait to see if he passes it. If he passes that stone, I'd like to see a picture of it. Can you keep it? You can keep it, right?
I don't know. I've never had to pass one.
Don't you have friends who
Knock
pass
on wood.
one?
I don't think
Don't
so.
you don't have friends? I have friends.
Yeah, well, I knew people on my old fire department that did, but I never asked them that question, actually.
Okay, I've seen
No
some.
one's ever shown me one.
It it may be exaggerated, but it may look. The Superman one,
Yes.
the ship where Kal-El was put the baby,
Right.
big
A big version
Star.
of that. Yeah.
crystal like that.
Is it
It's
pointy
almost like that coming out.
It's pointy like that?
Some of them are pointy like that. So
Mm.
can you imagine one?
I'm glad he's into S&M.
Yeah.
Or BDSM.
No.
whatever
But
you wanna
he's
call it.
into inflicting it,
I
but
know,
not
I know.
feeling it. Okay.
Oh, he's going to get a dose of his own medicine this week, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's right. Can you imagine that pea-size thing crystallized like that coming out? Yeah, that's
Can
They
I
said
say
it's-
something real quick, by the way, about that BDSM thing?
okay.
At Bear Watch, I was made aware of a lot more than I don't know anything about that community other than that's what they like. But I guess there are daddies in town that can direct their boys to do certain things. And I bumped into a friend that was, I didn't think at Bear Watch, but he was there helping. And I asked him why, and he was like, my daddy told me I had to. And I was like,
Oh, really?
Wow, interesting.
The submissive
So,
ones, the subs.
Yeah. It was eye opening a little bit. I didn't ask any questions really, so I don't know any of the details. So
Anyway, we should give a treat for Deej. Show your feet. There you go. Yay. Okay, Deej, that's for you. If you're watching the video.
should I have sat like this the whole time? No, in the summer, my feet are so because I have vitiligo, and my feet and my hands become very spotted.
You're a spotted
Yeah.
Dave.
So I'm very, very white, as you can tell normally. But
It's very pale.
my hands, I probably got sunburned because they're so pink, and they're not supposed to look this color. So that's not good.
Oh, wow.
Oh well.
But anyway,
Skin
okay.
cancer, whatever.
I don't think it's skin cancer.
Well, eventually, if I keep
Yeah.
letting non-melanin skin cells get full
Mhm.
sun.
Yeah. So this week, I'm going to be in town. You're going to be in town this week? Yeah.
Yeah,
guess.
I don't have. I'm not out of town at all until the 15th when I go to London.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of such, next month, it's already Bear Week in P-Town.
You're ain't kidding. Did I ask you if you're
God.
doing the bear tubing thing in September?
Yeah, I did. You did ask. Somebody asked me also. For me, it's just too far to really plan ahead that far. But
Oh, I see.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was also asked by somebody else, and I said the same thing.
I'm
couldn't-
trying to figure out like housing and seeing who wants to all stay together and stuff.
Mm,
So
yeah, maybe we can plan something there. Something like that.
okay.
Okay, so let's go to the show. Thank you everyone for watching or listening. And if you want to contact us, send your emails to show@bearpodcast.com.
Or you can call us and leave us a voicemail by calling 206-222-BEAR. That's 206-222-2327. Call us and leave us a voicemail and we'll play it on the show.
Yes. And subscribe by iTunes, Vimeo, and YouTube. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you everyone for watching or listening, and we'll catch you guys next week. Many woofs and many hugs.
Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear. Woof, what a bear. Podcast your ass. Woof, what a bear.
See, usually I like it fatter than longer.
I love awkward moments. Can you say something?
Something.
I'm happy being a prostitute. Don't isolate that, okay, guys? Don't isolate that in the
isolate
audio.
that.